What is up, everyone? We're gonna have 3 episodes this week, actually, because it is the Christmassy time of week, and I thought I would do some special stuff. So in this episode, we're gonna be building a base and a home down here, and we're gonna make a storage system for all our junk and move everything here, and then maybe make some farms, I don't know. And then in the next episode, we're gonna be Christmasifying all these ravines. And then in the last episode, on Christmas Eve, we are going to fight the Ender Dragon, ladies and gentlemen, and we are just going to have a wonderful time doing it. So that is the schedule, just so you guys know. And I guess we should start right about now. Okay, so if you don't remember from the last episode, we didn't build this right here. We built that up there. So this, I just put in to give this place a little bit of a feel. And I think what we're going to do is make it grassy. Because when you've been mining for a while, there's really nothing like seeing anything green. You get that feeling where you've been underground too long. And I think this grass and the sky above is going to give this base a really nice feeling. And of course we're going to not keep these walls. We're going to turn those into other things. But yeah, I think we're just going to grass in this whole area and put some light around and see how it looks. Alright, so I think that looks fairly okay. I'm gonna just bone meal it a little bit around, and yeah, that's looking good. We need to clean it up just a little bit, but I would like some flowers in this here area. Oh, there we go. There we go. We have some flowers. I'm gonna trim this just a little, like, you know, make it a little less dense, because this is really too much of too much grass. Double high grass. Yeah, I mean grass is a no. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna mess around for a little bit. Alright, so I think at this point we have something at least mildly acceptable. It looks a little nice. I'm gonna mess around with it some more. And also, I'm going to have to put more light in somehow, because this, I mean, we really want this to be bright. And talking about lighting, another thing I think I want to do, I never emptied my inventory for the last 2 episodes, because I don't have a storage system set up. I should probably do that soon. But I'm thinking some sort of lighting, like, are those pumpkins too visible? I'm just gonna mess around a little more. You know what? I'm gonna get back to you guys. Alright guys, we are back, and we have made a lot of progress right here. I personally don't really like how it looks from the top as much as I do from the bottom, but yeah, I really like this with the bushes, and maybe we'll put some flowers here. I don't know, we're pretty low on bone meal, but I'll mess around with some stuff and just sort of see what happens. I really like just how this came out in general. And it looks pretty good. I mean, it's not exactly a perfect circle. I was going for a perfect circle, and it's really kind of too small to do that. But it looks good. I took the grass out in the middle just because that one block looked weird. And originally I built this with oak wood, but I think the spruce looks better. Honestly, it's a little bit of a more interesting color. I mean, I believe it's the same texture if we put 2 right next to each other. Yeah, but this just looks a little bit gray and bland right now. So, yeah, what I think I'm gonna do... Oh, that was a major block lag right there. What I think I'm gonna do is build some tunnels out this way, and that way, And we're gonna pick a spot to make like a main living area and a storage system. So when I found that, I will get right back to you guys. Alright everybody, I'm back. And I just built a staircase up here, and then sort of thought, wait, I should go this way. So I think what we're gonna do is put our storage system on this nice little plane right here, and that way we can look out onto all our stuff, and when we get all this built up, when we have the icicle stuff coming down here, it's gonna look really, really cool, and also it's gonna be a lot more accessible than other storage systems I've had. I'm planning to put a minecart elevator in, like, right there, so I'm gonna be able to get up pretty fast. And, yeah, I think this will pretty much determine the central point of my base. And I've been thinking it would be cool to, when I'm building automized farms, build sort of out into these caves. Like, maybe we could, I don't know, put dispensers where the water is at the top, and turn this into, like, a fun little automized wheat farm. I don't really know. I've never had a base in a cave before, but I'm liking it, so I'm gonna mess around a little bit more, and then we'll just see how it looks. I mean, I'm sorry I can't really do a time-lapse in this episode, so I guess this is how it's gonna go. We are back, guys, and as you can see, we have placed in all the chests for our automatic sorter. This is gonna use 60 double chests, which is just basically ridiculous. And in order to keep all of this in line, because anyone's going to get lost in a system this big, we have Tango Tech, at least I believe it's Tango Tech, to thank for designing an automatic sorting system that is gonna just do it all for us. We're gonna have a chest right, like, here, and basically it's gonna put all the items that we want in the chests that we want them in, and that way we won't have to... Oh gosh, that's a creeper. I feel like he didn't die. No, he did. Also, I hear an Enderman somewhere. I'm getting a little bit worried. Oh, what? Did you take... Whoa, bro. Did he do what I think he did? He didn't take the grass block from here, did he? We're certainly not missing one. We're missing a pumpkin and a bush right there, but we're not missing a grass block. I swear this thing's an Enderman farm. I mean, seriously, when it rains, they'll, like, try to come into my base because it's dry there, but they can't because it's glass. So they'll, like, glitch around up front and then just fall right down here. Like, every 10 minutes when it's raining, a random Enderman will just fall. I really get off track easily, don't I? So anyway, what we're going to have to do is craft a load of hoppers to go into the back of there, and then a bunch of other stuff. That was very descriptive. But luckily, we got quite a lot of stuff just building this base. Like, we got all that iron and all this redstone, and we have more over in the other base. This is just what we got from building this. So I'm going to get crafting. You know, every single time that I try to build a redstone thing, I realize, again, just how quickly I can waste all my resources, and every time I forget at the end of it. But this year, these hoppers, that's half our iron. So, yeah. I mean, we're gonna finish this, and hopefully we're gonna be able to finish this in this episode. Right now, what I'm doing, or what I'm trying to do, is put these droppers into their correct place. Oh, I'm down one. And basically, in each of these modules, there's an item elevator, and something... Oh, gosh. I'm sorry my English doesn't work. There's an item elevator, and then the items come down through here, but they stop every time. And that way they can go into the chests that they're for. And I'll explain that a bit better later. I don't really think my explanation right there made sense. But I'm gonna come back and maybe have all the droppers in place and start doing some of this redstone. Now, for those of you who have not seen a lot of redstone before, probably including me, this just looks like absolute sorcery, this redstone here. It's just a pulse extender, but it's so complex and it has like a clock in it. It's confusing me. Okay, and I've been around redstone for a long, long time, but I have to say thank you to Tengu, because he did a really good job of compacting it. If I were to build a version of this, it would be quite a lot bigger, probably. So, I still have to build a little bit more until I can explain this to you guys. But I really like the redstone here. It's very simple, and it's very clean. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep building. So I believe that I've done enough of this build that I can show you how it works, and you won't be that confused. Now, we're in the back here with the hoppers, and what this entire circuit is doing, and the clock down here, is systematically locking and unlocking the hoppers. And what that's doing up here is locking the hopper so items flow into this chest, and then this chest, and this chest all the way down, and then bringing it back up on this side, and then doing the same thing here, and then repeating the process over there. And you might think, well, why don't all the items just go into this chest, and then this chest, and then like that? And they sort of do. But what we do to set up the system is just cover this thing in the blocks that we want, so we can have this whole chest be cobble, and then only cobble can flow into it, and the next chest will be whatever else. Or we can do this, and I think this is what makes this design the best. We can have some cobble, like right here, and then we can have, say, smooth stone up here, or any other stackable item. And, yeah, this makes it a very good sorting system, because basically you don't have to have a chest for only one item. You can have chests for more than one for more than one item, and that way you can basically have infinite storage, because if you have a lot of something, you can have several chests for it. If you have a little of something, it can just take up like one piece in a chest, and it'll be very easy to do. So I'm just going to test one item, and hopefully it'll work. It's going to flow down. It's going to start doing its clicky thing, and it should show up right here. I don't know which chests are trap chests. Oh, this side is. So, one sec, let's just check. Yep, it's right there. And the reason it's still clicking is that this is set up for this entire side. So, it's going to be quite a lot to do. Right now we have these two modules right here set up, but eventually we should get the entire thing. So I'm going to get back on this. I think we have some very promising progress here, and maybe finish these up. I believe at this point we are done with everything. Now, I could be wrong. This entire system could be broken by my very different redstone than the way Tengu did it. I sort of did a little bit of improvisation, and I don't really know how it turns out. I mean, if we throw an item in, all it's going to tell us is if we broke it or not, and judging by the sound, which I don't know if you can hear. Oh, we did break it. Oh, good. Oh, that's just peachy. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's how I made an infinite loop. Alright. Quick improv redstone. I did say improv redstone. That's what it's gonna be. Okay, so we need a piece of redstone here. We know that. And then we need a piece of redstone here that doesn't break everything at the same time. Oh no, that's not. Okay, quick explanation. This is powering... Why are these still on? Okay, I'm really confused. We really screwed up, didn't we? So, I think we need this redstone here. And then that redstone there. Oh, gosh. What else do we need? Alright, so we can put redstone here and here. And maybe like a repeater. 2 repeaters. I'm sorry that I can't think and talk, but this really wasn't supposed to happen all that much. I'm glad I checked it, though. I mean... Alright, so here's our second repeater. If we put it right in there... Theoretically, that should fix it. Let's test it out! So where did this land, anyway? Is it right in that top chest? Yes, it is. Alright. Throw this in there. Is it gonna work? You'll have to wait and see. Next episode. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It sort of sounds like a machine gun, but it's also sort of working. It appears to be working. So, I think it works. Is this right there? Yeah, that's right there. And then all the junk that's been collected in these hoppers should be flowing out into these top chests. Yep, right there. And right there. Anything in this chest? Nope. So we are good. We are actually good. What I was going to do before now is just, well, we need item frames for this. So I'm going to go right off into the sunset and do some cow murdering. And we should get these item frames done. Ladies and gentlemen, well, it appears that there are quite a lot of orphan cows. I don't think we'll be speaking of this again. I am very sorry, though. I'm sorry, guys, but there is something I've really wanted to try. And since we're pretty much at the end of the video, I think we're gonna do it just about right now. So, here goes. Oh, gosh, we missed. Let's try that again. To add a certain amount of epicness to the end of this video, if I miss, I am most certainly gonna die. So we're gonna drop down here. Nailed it! Oh, nailed it. It's not actually that impressive. It's just a little bounce to here, but I did it. I feel proud of myself. I shouldn't feel proud of myself. So yeah, this has been Richy playing on his little world here. And we're going to have an episode out on Wednesday and Thursday, I believe. I believe Thursday is Christmas Eve. And they're going to be just kind of special, fun stuff. The Wednesday one, we're going to finish sorting out this system. And then we're going to move all our items here. And then we're going to Christmasify everything. And then on Thursday, on Christmas Eve, we are going to take out our sword. This is a sword. And we're going to fight the Ender Dragon. Woo! Get pumped. Get pumped. So yeah, this has been Richy. And it has been my pleasure to play here today. And I will see you guys next time.